My name is Robert Courtneidge. I've been in the payments industry for the last 30 years now. In fact, the majority of that time I was a payments lawyer specialising in issuing, acquiring and all forms of new payments, so all the way through on Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, working with all the schemes, working with the regulators, and basically, hopefully, some of the stuff I've done has helped shape the industry as we see it today. I decided to take a move and took up a role as CEO of a payments company, an e-money issuer by the name of Moorwand. My number 2 prediction is all about GDPR and data security. So cyber threats, cyber hackers, who's coming in there to break down these companies and how are the companies best in a place to deal with that. I think we're going to see a lot in 2019 of how GDPR plays out. For those of you who don't know what GDPR is, it's the General Data Protection Regulation that came in this year from Europe to every EEA state. And it requires you to protect your data in a much more stringent way than it was previously and provides new types of levels of fines that we've never seen before in this industry. And so I think part of the question is, how are the regulators that are regulating this space going to act? Are they going to act responsibly and try and keep the industry flowing, or are they going to be sort of trying to bolt the doors and stop everything happening, stop businesses working and putting big fines in and closing businesses down? I hope it's the former, because if it's the latter, that's not going to be good for Europe and not good for innovation, because it will reduce innovation and reduce the ability for companies to work in this space. And then secondly on this whole piece is the whole cyber security and hacking. We see more and more data breaches going through, and we see more and more happening in the cyberspace in relation to things like Bitcoin and blockchain, where you get exchanges that are being hacked into. And why are they being hacked into? They're big prizes. Billions and billions of dollars are being held in tokens by these exchanges, by custodians. So if you're a hacker and you want to get something quickly and you want to get something that's less traceable, surely you go for the richest pickings, and the richest pickings are going to be in those exchanges. So they're the ones being hacked. I heard a statistic on an event I was at last week that said over $180 million has already been hacked in the last 6 months off of these exchanges, but not much of it's being reported, and that may just be the tip of the iceberg. So these cold storage, these hard storage that's out there that are protecting and saying, come to our exchange, let us store your tokens for you, we can be your custodian, are clearly not working. And so the question is, are we going to see some really big cyber hacks this year where some big exchanges go down? And that's going to be a real worry.